We think of history as a straight line, a ladder of progress that every civilization climbs at the same pace. We use words like ancient to describe the Aztecs and medieval to describe Oxford. And in our minds, ancient always comes first. But our internal clock is broken. While the Aztecs were building their first huts on a swampy island in Mexico, the University of Oxford was already a global institution, older than the Magna Carta, older than the concept of the English Parliament. This is the story of the time glitch, a paradox that proves history isn't a race, but a series of overlapping realities.
The year is 1096. William the Conqueror's son is on the throne of England. In the damp, fog-heavy streets of a small market town called Oxford, something strange is happening. Men are gathering not to trade wool or grain, but to trade ideas. There are no grand stone colleges yet, just drafty rented halls. By 1167, King Henry II bans English students from the University of Paris. Suddenly, Oxford isn't just a town, it is an explosion of intellect. By the year 1200, it is a recognized corporation. While the ancestors of the Aztecs are still nomadic tribes wandering the northern deserts of Aztlan, Oxford scholars are already deep into the works of Aristotle, mapping the stars and debating the very nature of light and shadow.
Fast forward 2 centuries. The year is 1325. In the Valley of Mexico, a group of outcasts known as the Mexica see a vision, an eagle on a cactus. This is the moment of creation. They begin to build Tenochtitlan. It is a masterpiece of engineering, floating gardens, massive aqueducts, and a city grid more organized than any in Europe. But here is the sting. When that first stone was laid in the mud of Lake Texcoco, Oxford University had already been teaching students for 229 years. Imagine that! While the Aztecs were founding their ancient capital, Oxford was already old money. It had already survived the Black Death. It had already seen the rise and fall of dynasties.
The glitch happens because we confuse technology with time. Because the Aztecs didn't use iron or wheels, we relegate them to a primitive past. But they weren't behind, they were different. In 1519, when Hernán Cortés arrived, he didn't find a Stone Age tribe, he found a contemporary empire. While Oxford was preparing for the Renaissance, the Aztecs were performing their peak imperial rituals. These two worlds were running on completely different operating systems, but they were running at exactly the same time. The Aztecs weren't ancient history, they were the contemporaries of the Tudors and the Borgias. Their fall wasn't a transition from prehistory, it was a collision of two fully realized medieval powerhouses.
Today, one of these civilizations is a ghost buried beneath the asphalt of a modern megacity. The other is a living monument, still granting degrees, still evolving. The time glitch teaches us that empires are fragile, but knowledge is persistent. Oxford didn't just predate the Aztecs, it outlived them. It witnessed their entire birth, their golden age, and their ultimate destruction, all from the quiet comfort of its limestone libraries. History isn't about who started first, but about who managed to keep the flame alive. In the end, time is the only judge that matters.